Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with episode 44 of Minecraft New Adventures. And quickly I'll say, if you're new around here, please like and subscribe. And now we've kind of got past the more boring parts. Probably should sleep, but first means going to jump in the pool. Also guys, episode 2 of Craftmon will be out tomorrow. You know what, I'll kill... Just because I need the gunpowder. But yeah guys, episode 2 of Craftmon will be out tomorrow. It's already set. It's already up. It's set to premiere for tomorrow for 5. Literally by checking the channel videos. Premiere the 29th. 20. Set to premiere for tomorrow for 5 o'clock. 5 PM UK time. So any of you that enjoyed episode 1, you can go watch episode 2 tomorrow, and episode 2 was definitely a lot more fun to film. Because I'm also going to go and add this gunpowder to the rest of my gunpowder. And yeah guys, I was a tiny bit busy. I basically was like, I need levels, so I think it was at the 24, and I went and got a bunch. But I do want more. I'm going to take some lapis with me. Just in case. Well, specifically so I don't have to run back. But yeah, episode 2 was a lot more fun. And a sneak peek before episode 2 for anyone who wants to know. I started building my house because I need someone to live in Craftmon. And in the end, like, I had most of it built, and earlier today I was like, I then decided to change the roof. It's not in the episode. I could kind of easy enough add it in, but I will show all that off in episode 3. There's still a few more things that will be done between now and recording episode 3. But episode 2, because I've got the first few episodes planned now. Episode 1 turned out to be episode 1. That was just kind of start, figure out how we go. Episode 2 was like, I'm gonna need a base. And then episode 3 is gonna be a case of, well, I need to go mining. So there's some stuff to look out for. Not filmed episode 3 yet. I've literally only just filmed, I filmed episode 2 yesterday and edited it earlier. But thankfully, Craftmon is that series that's not too much of a pain to edit. It's like a very nice, simple series to edit. And a load of you apparently love the simpler edit, love the simpler side of it. But today I do want to try and get the enchantment room finished. And then, see guys, once we've got the enchantment room finished, like 100% done, I'm then going to basically spend 4 episodes of north, west, south, and east. I'll go stupidly far one way, stupidly far the other way, and then fly back and then basically spawn back at the house at the end of the episode and go one of the other ways the following. Probably will go like up down or down up and then left right or right left. Like I'll do left and right in the same week, and I'll do up and down in the same week. Now what I do need is some wheat. Now, unfortunately, because of how much I have been enjoying filming not filming Craftmon, New Adventures kind of slipping. And by that I mean, what do I do for this week, or what do I do this? Do this week and all that lot. I'm gonna say I'm okay to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably will just try and go and see if I can see any more. Basically, just so I can see if I can get some leather. I'm also chucking this stash into here because I was keeping it on me just in case I run out of food, but hang on guys, be back in a second. Sorry about that guys, had to go literally go and sort something. Yes, getting back to what I was saying. I don't need stack on me, so... But what we are going to do, because what I did manage to get done in between episodes, is... I did go and spend some time at the iron farm. Now, at some point, I really do need to do an actual... I want to say an actual path to the iron farm, but, like... part of me doesn't want to. Part of me likes the fact that it's just out in this magical, like... They're just out in the wild. But yeah, guys, I spent a nice little bit of time here and got a good bit. So it's safe to say I'm not going to need iron for a little while. Also, because I don't want to spoil episode 2 too much for Craftmon. There is one parallel between that and New Adventures, and it honestly ended up just being an accident parallel, and I do point out in the pretty sure I point out in the video, but you'll find out when the video comes out. Trust me, it was really fun to record. I enjoyed every minute of it, and Craftmon is like, because back when I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back to doing content again because I took a break for like 3 years. I think 2021 was the last time I'd done any content. Now, what happens if I do a stack? Now I have a nice little bit to slightly tide me over. Now what I do want to know is, do I actually not have no spare leather, or have I actually used all of it? But yeah, guys, the thing I said I've needed to do for like last couple, I think at least last week, I did, and literally going based off the fact of it was like day 102, from on stream Monday. I think I spent like a very small amount of time on Tuesday just sitting in the iron farm. Like, in all honesty, that iron farm generates a good bit very quickly. If necessary. Part of me's tempted to see if I could go and get like a looting sword and use a few levels. But part of me's tempted to like try and get up to like 15 or 18 leather. I probably will just work through the night. Because there's two ways to get leather in this game, guys. Cows and then horses. Now, I don't know why I do it, but most people basically see it as a case of, yeah, cows are perfectly fine to slaughter, but you can't slaughter horses. I don't know why I do it. I think it's just a case of I see people don't, and it's just stuck with me over the years. Now, one thing I do want to test is why I've got the chance. I was going to say, why I've got the chance, and there are some salmon around here. I want to know whether my sword's going to give me cooked salmon or not. Nope. Guys, part of me is like, it's not gonna because it's underwater, but part of me is also like, hold on, wait a minute, it's still a 5 aspect sword. Believe it or not the first creeper explosion that's happened this week, or the first creeper, and it's not the first creeper explosion that's happened while I've been filming. Watch a new episode of. Watch Class 1 Episode 2 tomorrow, guys. That will explain a lot. Although, weirdly, I found a way to make them useful. If I can't see none, like I don't want to travel for ages upon ages. but like I do want to go for a decent while. Also, guys, I don't know if I don't think I mentioned it in the Craftmon episode, in episode 2 of Craftmon. I think I mentioned it on, I think it was potentially Tuesday. But if you guys want to see more episodes of Craftmon each week, if you want to see a couple episodes of Craftmon each week instead of like one episode on Friday, if you want to see it more per week, then then watch the videos not a lot, because if I know people are going to want to watch them and enjoy it, then I have no problem putting the time and effort in to doing them. But if it is a case of the first episode did great and then the second and the rest of them were just meh, I'm not going to go and put 100% into them. I'll carry on doing them, but it will be a literal case of carrying on doing them once a week. Also, guys, I'd love to turn around and say there's going to be an extra stream this week. There might be. It will depend. And if there is, it won't be Marvel. The additional stream won't be Marvel Rivals. And that is quite simply just because Overwatch Season 2 has been great. Not Season 2. Overwatch 2 Season 18 has been really fun. Like, I've enjoyed the last 3 days worth of it, because it's only been out since Tuesday, and this season's already great. I will also then say in next time I stream Overwatch, but because in Overwatch 2 you have Maximilian Volts over that pair up. I think every so often. I don't think they reset every week, but I think they are every so often, or at least I check them every so often. And if anyone knows anything about the mythic skins and all a lot, they'll know the fact that if you don't get them via the battle pass, if you don't get them via the points from the battle pass, they definitely turn into a case of, are they worth it? And I had the opportunity to get basically a base level mythic for like £8, like £8 UK price wise. I basically ended up getting 2,200 credits in the end, because I was like, it's a lot more worth it in the end, plus the additional in case there's something else I want. Might just be worth it. And so in the end I did, and I also then ended up getting the 2 black and gold mythic skins I wanted, which were Ashe and Widow. Again, next time I stream Overwatch I will show it, but now, considering I do have horses, technically speaking, I could just breed the horses and do it that way. Guys, I know I could, but the reason I'm not going to is because they require, I think, golden carrots. I think it's golden carrots or golden apples. And why I can get golden carrots, I don't want to waste all my iron when I can quite simply just hunt for cows and actually get food from it. Also, guys, the shader pack that I said, I will double check this at some point, because I thought the shader pack I said that I forgot to add on for episode 1, I said to be on for episode 2. Turns out I was wrong. I could have sworn I'd done it, but apparently I hadn't. I've gone back since and actually done it. I will double check before I film episode 3. But, like, that's not for another week. Because, guys, typically, it's a case of I stream Monday, Thursday Minecraft. I stream Overwatch on Tuesdays, then I film Minecraft on a Wednesday. Which means I then spend most of the week either filming or streaming Minecraft. And don't get me wrong, I love it, and Craftmon is really fun. New Adventures is probably kind of getting to the point where it's like, yeah. What I probably will end up doing is doing 100 episodes of New Adventures and seeing where we get to there. Because if Craftmon continues to do as well as if Craftmon carries on doing better and better, and I carry on feeling like, yeah, like, I don't get me wrong, I love doing New Adventures, and I'm not saying it'll never go anywhere. But when I get to episode 100, I will basically look and be like, And if I do still feel the same, what I then will do is use the additional time to then film Minecraft Craftmon, and then just release that twice a week, because my Mondays and Thursdays will then be freed up. Technically speaking, if I did that, I'd gain more. My days would kind of switch, but kind of not, because I stream Monday, Thursday, but then it'd be a case of filming Sundays. No. Filming Sundays, editing Mondays. And then filming Wednesdays. And see, guys, in that case, what I probably would do is just take Monday, Thursday off, or move the Marvel Rivals stream up to Thursday, keep Overwatch to Tuesday, film the Wednesday, and then film the Saturday, and then have that for Monday, Friday. And then any additional content would then just be Fridays. It wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, but the only reason I don't want to do it is because at the minute I don't know whether Craftmon is doing well because it's a new series and a sort of a unique concept, or whether it's because of a case of I found a nice little niche part of the YouTube algorithm. Because going based off YouTube Studios, Craftmon episode 1 is done pretty well. Like, relatively well compared to, like, subscriber base. Which is why if you do want to see more content, and, you know, like and subscribe. Because, guys, what it comes down to is, okay, so if I know people want to watch it and are interested in watching something I'm doing, I will then put the time and effort into making sure it comes good and making sure it's the best of the best. Making sure what I'm then producing is good. But the reason I do streams a lot more than I do videos, because it gives me the freedom to still be creative, but have a more relaxed schedule. Even though I do stream more than I record. But I will say it's definitely getting to a point where I'm starting to realise why I kind of preferred videos in the first place. Also, guys, something that I do slightly question. Episode 1, I got full set of iron armor. I'm still wearing iron armor on episode 40. But in the defense of that, Craftmon and New Adventures aren't meant, New Adventures supposed to just be that sort of more relaxed, we're playing Minecraft, this is what's happening, sort of thing. like it's a new episode, or it's supposed to just be something like relaxing. But Craftmon is not necessarily serious. That's going to be a case of, ooh, must need to go and get this, this, and this. Like, there'll be the odd vanilla Minecraft thing that I do in Craftmon because, well, I need to. Like, for instance, building a base. Very vanilla, very basic. Almost everyone does it. Except speedrunners, which I didn't say everyone because I'm pretty sure they don't anymore. Like, I've never tried to speedrun Minecraft and I wouldn't want to. Like, granted, there's a few Pokemon games that I've been tempted to kind of, you know, see how quick I can complete them, but every part of me that's like, do it. It's like, yeah, no. Because the one time I did a kind of a hardcore Nuzlocke, it started off as a Nuzlocke, like hardcore wise. It then just kind of turned into a case of I'm avoiding a certain amount of death points. And that turned from, this is really fun and enjoyable, to not like a show. I'm kind of lost at this point. I will need to get more wood, and I will happy enough do that in like a very split in like a second. I mean, that is 3 new bookshelves. But like, guys, there'll also be a few things on new Craftmon that I don't do on like on camera. Like at the minute, kind of at the minute. Kind of at the minute, most of what is being like filming episode 2 yesterday, I filmed everything. I filmed for I think it was like a couple of hours. That all got condensed into about just under an hour, and it's starting to get to points where it's like that's no longer like I'm starting to get points where it's like, do I really consider this necessary? See, that would give me. Well, I'm already Unbreaking 3, so that doesn't make a difference. It would give me Sharpness 3, but I'm saying no. I'm gonna do one more. And I'll double check it. Kinda depends what's on that smite. Last one. Guys know what I just said, last one. Anvil, 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 anvil. Guys, it would mean I'll get a looting 2 sword. Looting goes up to 3, which is great. I know at some point I've got to go through the whole process of doing it with my diamond sword. But like, we're talking at that point, max level 30 enchantments. Damn it. See, now unlike the last mess I created, I will actually properly sort this one out. Now, I prefer sorting all of them out, but it comes down to a case of I can't be asked to go and get every last little bit of materials. Plus, I've got dirt I need to get rid of. Yes, I actually wanted it to go back, and I don't know whether it will. There's like 6 of them. I doubt they're all grown up. I'm presuming they're just going to need like 1 or 2 pieces of wheat each. You leave the pen, you get slaughtered. I'm taking 3, but hoping I need the 1. I am going to need to let them grow up now. So guys, with a looting 2 sword, we're killing like 3-4 guys. I was essentially able to get back the exact same that I'd already used. Which does mean I do need to make another iron sword. I'm also going to make another iron axe, because mine broke. And basically, for wood, for the enchantment room, I've basically been using dark oak, because for obvious reasons. Although something what I'm kind of thinking about potentially doing is, within 2 episodes, I've kind of got, I think, most stuff that I need to make an iron farm. Like, I've got, like I know where to get villagers, all that lot, so that's not a problem. But I potentially think I might be able to make one. Like, if I do make one, it will be out of episode. Just because I can let those. Because basically what I will be doing is just rebuilding the one that I've got over here in Craftmon. But like 300 blocks away from villages. Because I've got shears, I can get the leaves. I would need a bucket, but I can get iron, that's not too much of a problem. And then, if I remember correctly, it's 1 hopper, right? Yeah. Plus a bunch of like lecterns, which I will just need to double check what I need to make them. But yeah, I think now on glass. Yeah, it's not going to be too much of a problem. But yeah, I think I might be able to make an iron farm in between episodes. The only reason I'm saying in between is because basically, once you've seen one person make them, you've seen 100 people make them, and all they quite simply are, and the version I use is a pit, villagers, slabbed over, not definitely, a pit, workbench, stuff, and it's basically just, you know, this is very simple and all that lot. So, that's the reason I don't want to make one in between, like, in the episodes. Just because it is very much, this is this, this is this, this is this. Am I trying to make 10? Not 10, double of each. One iron sword, one iron axe. Basically, the reason for another iron sword is because I've got looting 2 on this. And I know I can't do any more enchantment now. But I want to see what level I would need to be at to see what I could get. I think I potentially... Yeah, I think all I need to do is bring it out 1 more on each side, which is just another 6. So... hopefully, I might be able to get a looting 3 sword by next week. Also, guys, saying it now, if anyone, like, If anyone is wondering whether I'm going to do a review over Thunderbolts, probably not. I very much doubt it. One, I've not seen the movie. Yeah. It's on my watch list for the weekend. Just because that is a film that I do want to see. Although something I really probably should, and it can go in now, is I'm carrying around a diamond sword for no reason. 8 attack damage compared to 7. This is doing more. And at the minute, the iron sword's all I need. I will try and bring carries in between episodes. And by that, I will try and make it so I can basically just go and slaughter like 10 at once. And not even that, I think if I had a good few, I probably would, and I didn't even put those into consideration. Not going to. They're the villagers, not mine. I will go and have a look when it's not turning night. Although there's something I will say about the newest about episode 2 of Craftmon. My heist isn't something I would typically build. I'm dropping several spoilers for the second episode. Because guys, in my mind, it's already out. My mind, it's already out doing great. In reality, it doesn't come out for another 20 hours. Although guys, I will say, as I'm pretty sure I mentioned this with the first episode, both, and I mean both episodes of Craftmon have caused me to go, hold on, wait a minute, is this going to work? Because the first episode, when it came to, like, uploading and a lot, because with all my videos, I think most people do it, I do it especially, I prioritize them first, because I upload them directly from PlayStation, I prioritize them, and then do any other changes I need to. Like, if I want to change the thumbnail, I do it, and add the titles and all that lot. It gives me the freedom of doing it before they get uploaded. No, that pulls a hideous Stippleback. And for a very split second of like 20, it wasn't, I say split second, it really wasn't that long. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, why does this say pending? Because the first episode said pending for a couple of days. And by a couple of days, I mean it was for like 2 days, I think. I think it was like a day and a half. Because come Saturday, I said, no, I'm not doing this no more. And in the end, I basically had to delete the video, re-upload the video. And I think at the time, I was just like, you know what, I'll just premiere it now. Like, I didn't premiere the video, I just uploaded it there and then. It's 1 per 1. I need 3, so that's 3. So I've got enough to make 2 more. To make 3, I'd need 9 books. Which I've almost got enough to make 3 more. But I need 18 altogether. So, time to go find a few more cows. If I had loot in 3, it'd be like a few more. But because it's only loot... Why loot in 3 to loot in 2 might not seem like the biggest like difference. It is. Each one increases the chance of it dropping more. Part of me wants to say I remember this place, because I remember walking down here to get to where I live, but it's like, hold on, wait, no, I'm pretty sure I came from the other direction. Which is why whenever I make an enchantment room on Craftmon, it's getting done between episodes. It'll literally be a case of, guys, here's the room for the enchantment room. Actually, what'll happen is, I'll probably do it, and come back with the resources I need, and then do it, but I'm not spending days looking for books. And by days, I mean I'm not spending 3-4 streams making an enchantment room. That's not gonna happen. Although one thing I do like about how I do record videos is, I know exactly, like my brain knows exactly when I then need to start thinking about what I want in the episode and what I don't want in the episode. Because PlayStation have a thing where you can record for 60 minutes. Which is great, because that's a full hour. But anymore, you then have to redo a recording. Which is great, until you come to recording series, and you go over the hour mark kind of easily. Like, guys, it'll get to a point where I probably won't, and Craftmon will basically be, like, shorter episodes. But it'll also get to a point where it's like, do I need to film this? Do I want to film this? Because, basically, to save me needing to do it in the episode of digging a straight down tunnel, I'm going to do that in between episodes. Just because it makes sense. Like, I've already started doing it, I'll finish, it doesn't make no sense to do it in between, in an episode. Although, I know why New Adventures, like, Craftmon feels a lot more, like, I enjoy it a bit more than New Adventures, but that's just because New Adventures I spent the first 100 days being like, if whatever you see is on there, everything is filmed. And by filmed, I mean streamed. Although, guys, a feature I used to be very annoyed at PlayStation for having was the broadcast feature. I love it as now a feature. Just because it used to be annoying, and it is because every so often it'll be like, yo, you want to film this, you know, you doing this in the game. It's like, oh, now I need to go through the process of, you know, stopping it. And when you're in the middle of a game, it's not always fun and all the easiest thing to do. Although something I kind of want to make a possibility is, because of needing to redo placement matches for Overwatch, I want to film. I'm probably not going to do all my open games on stream, just because that'll take me like 2 weeks. I'm not doing my role queue games on stream either. What I kind of tempted to do is do like 2 more games, and then basically just do 6 games the next time I stream Overwatch. just because I think it would be worth doing a couple of hours, worth doing a full couple, like 3 hour stream. I don't even think it'd be that long. I think it'd be like 2.5 hours I'd be playing Overwatch. Which, for the most part, I do think is kind of worth it. But, like, I do want to get most of my open games. I definitely want to get the last few done on stream. Because I just want to have the proof that it is what it is. Also, guys, if you want to see me absolutely be like, why am I doing this? Why am I already deciding to fuck my comp score? Go rewatch the last Overwatch stream. It was a case of me going from to okay, I'm confident we're gonna win a few games to me being like, hold up, hurry up. Because guys, at the time I didn't put into consideration, kind of a spoiler for Tuesday's stream. But on Tuesday, Season 18 came out for Overwatch. Hello, dogs. And people were getting chucked in between games and all a lot. I had a couple in open queue. I didn't put into consideration it'd be for comp too. So I did not put that into consideration, and I played a couple games of comp. First game won, no problem. Second game, a bunch of people from the enemy team had got kicked. I'm presuming they were kicked. I don't think they would have all left. And then like 2 people from my team had, I think, left. It was basically 3 people versus 1 person. And yes, I felt slightly bad for the person, but not enough to throw a comp game for them. Besides, even if I did, it would have just got me reported for throwing a game. And 2, it wouldn't have all been completely worth it, because then my comp score would have been... Because their comp score probably would have been like, oh my god, you defeated all the odds. And then mine would have been like, you had 1 person to deal with, we're seriously chucking you in the lowest. Like, we can't go lower than bronze 1, but we would if we could. Actually, skeleton, perfect. I'll make it easier. Wee! Oh, never have to see that area again. Turns out I end up going right back to where I was. Do I have any? Cause I swore I did. Yep, 2. $25. So I'm presuming if I got 2 more, it would let me do 30. I will see if it does by doing 2 more. It's just a case of getting six more books. Like, I don't have none. Three books per bookshelf, so 6 altogether. That's... It's only 6 more. It's only like 6 more, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna try and see if I can find some more. Hold on, wait a minute. Hello? Toothless. Someone. Good Toothless. No, they're all still there. Down Toothless. Okay, yeah, they're all still there. No idea. I'm not gonna question why there's a couple foxes out. I was about to say hello Monstrous Nightmare, but no, that's a Gronkel. And guys, this is the reason I use Toothless. The speed alone is worth it. I don't remember this looking exactly how it does, but yeah. Again, this is not me going exploring right near the end. Now, this would have been a cool place to live, because then you would have been able to go and dive and have a full look around the cave. Now, this is what we were looking for. And by that, I literally mean clear grass. Go on, Toothless. Where animals are going to spawn. And where some cows are. Because I'm not going to plasma blast them, because I don't want to destroy everything in sight. I will literally spend like 5 more minutes looking. Probably not even that. See, the Sky High advantage is great. Until you put into consideration Toothless is fast. And this is the area I was looking for. It's kind of easy to spot an orange one. I'm not going to find any more. Is that like a case of you're not going to find no more in the wild? Like, I don't even think I've slaughtered that many in the wild. I think I've just slaughtered my own herd a lot. That's 3. I need 3 more. And if I can't find 3 more, I know where some llamas were. And I'm pretty sure they also drop hide. Not positive on that one though. And I kinda don't want to find out. Although llamas do spit at you when, you know, the villager, their trading person who scams you, ends up getting killed or attacked. For some reason it's your fault. I'll keep going for a few more minutes. I mean, technically speaking, I could camp at a village for a night, but I don't need to, and I don't want to. Mainly because last village I moved into kinda went disappearing. Other than the villagers who offered to be put into a hole, I've not done nothing to the rest of them. Apart from maybe 2 that snuck into my house. But that's about it. And I clearly advertised, if you want to go into a hole, you come this way. And they did. Annoyingly, pumpkins look very similar from a point of view. Well, it looks like the campers are going to be sleeping peaceful tonight. They get to live. At this point, if I see anything that drops leather, I'm taking the chance. Lots of my villagers out here. A lot of them. Damn it, it's a wrong call. I think I'm going in the right direction back to my house. But in all honesty, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's this way. In all honesty, guys, it got me back to my base. I prefer when they're sitting, but I don't actually have a problem with them walking around. So... No, can they actually get out the gate? No, but then they start pushing at it. That's it, bouncing corners. You've proven you can't be responsible. Never did I think I'd be spending my night pushing a lizard. Look, how much do you eat? Don't answer that. Just remembering, hold on, how often do I come in here and feed them? Well, then Bath and Belgium had a nice little shot pot. Too big for one, but you know, nice little one. I mean, to be fair, so it's toothless. But if I was going to do that, I'd just use one of my dogs. Due to the fact of they're not too big and it wouldn't be too much of a pain. Well, in that case, I guess I've just got to sit and be patient. Or... I go and check how much weight I've got. Perfect. Obviously, guys, after I have, you know, got the enchantment room up and running, I'm gonna breed them back up to get a herd. Whoops, daisy. And then in between episodes, I will get my levels back up to 60. Also get another so much gunpowder. It's always fun when that happens. Now, this neither British favorite character is overfeeding baby cows, or getting them full strength. Three spare. Which does mean I finally have, I'll chuck the spare in there. It's not by much, it's a nice little spare amount. But it's still spare. And like I knew, I'd have spare paper. But in my defense, that paper will literally go to making... I wouldn't even say firework rockets. But in all honesty, I'm not 100% sure. I probably will try and get an elytra whenever I go to the end. But after that, I have no idea. Also, guys, this is 100% a longer episode. But it's just a case of I wanted to get this done. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm presuming I'm going to have to put a couple of... I think it might be those lights. Well, I'm not... Hold on, is it? Nope. Okay, so in between episodes, what we'll try and do is get 9 more. Because next week I plan to try and get a level 30 enchantment. And try and get this up to Fire Respect 2, Sharpness 5, Unbreaking 3, Looting 3, and we'll say Knockback 2. I want to try and get all that. I'd love to get Mending. I don't want to go through all the pain and effort. At some point I probably will get Mending. But like, that'll probably be on a good set of armor. And it's not too much of a pain to fix this. Like, a diamond sword is not too much of a pain to fix either because it's just more diamonds, but the iron swords definitely aren't. It will get to a point where XP is no longer effective. So, I will need to make new iron armor in a couple episodes time, but, you know. But either way, guys, this is Tiger signing off. Hope you've enjoyed. New episodes of Craftmon coming out tomorrow. Check out 5 o'clock UK time. But you can click to get a notification on, like, it's already set. You can click to get a notification already set, so hope you enjoy it. At the time when it comes out, I don't know whether, like, because at this point in time, I don't know whether I'm hanging around doing the typical games night tomorrow, or whether I'm going to be free tomorrow and be able to, like, essentially stream something tomorrow. If I can, I don't know whether I'll end up streaming Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. I'll either stream Overwatch and have that as additional content for the week, or stream Marvel Rivals and do it for Saturday and have the additional content for Saturday. But either way, so guys, this is Tiger signing off. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.